So, okay. So I'm just going to go right to work with these patterns. My hands go into the abdomen. I've got everybody's list here next to me. It's getting more and more automated, I guess I could almost say, because my hands will just go into the areas that need to work. I'm also working with the knees. Somebody here has a knee surgery pattern, but I'm also working with the knees and the legs, tying into various hormonal and blood sugar patterns as well. This is more, it's not so much uterus, so it's not female driven, although, you know, this area of prostate, of course, men consider these areas to be fairly important. But it's more intestines, small intestines, a little bit of kidney activity here as well. I'm just going to stay with this because it feels like the tissues are warming up, bringing more circulation to an area, more vitality, more flow, better digestion, increased transit or decreased transit time for those that have constipation issues. I notice there's some bladder stuff here as well. Let me go into that a bit. Somebody says here, clear resistance to success. Would you prefer an unclear resistance to success? Kidding. Okay. So I'm kind of manipulating the tissues back and forth here. One of the many things, okay, that isn't over. One of the many things that I studied over the years was so-called bloodless surgery, or at some point psychic surgery as well, basically. So I'm working in the bladder area, prostate, uterus, ovaries, all of that. And really get deep in there. Okay, so I'm going to sink in. When I close my eyes, I tend to see colors. Don't necessarily see them with my eyes open, although I can. I like to close them to focus when I see colors, because the colors, if they're muddy, darker type of colors, it's not a value judgment, it's just a way of looking at things. Generally, when things start to clear, it gets more pastel and greens come in, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm working deep here in the bladder area. There we go, moving the pubic bone. All right, so when my hand does this, I'm bringing up modules. So this is a module. I'm already getting too warm too. One of the things when I start working, things happen. Okay, so let me pull up the module list. So the way I do that, for those of you that are not familiar with it, modules are like software. I've got a list of these softwares, essentially, that I can pull up to work with. Okay, so nothing from there. Okay, so we're going to go with this. Give me a moment here. We got to. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll stack various modules. I'll show you what we're working with when we get there. And we want, again, because we're working with a group of people, we're maximizing. Okay, so one of them is the rainbow seraphim. Oops, there's a beautiful one. Oh, that's not the rainbow seraphim. That's the master angels. There's a rainbow seraphim. Okay, and so we'll bring that one in. We're going to bring the Archangel Michael in. That's not Archangel Michael either. These are being thinking here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Not that one. Yes, we'll bring Samuel in, Gabriel in, Raphael, Uriel, Zachiel, Superman, Superman Ascending, Green Lantern, You're going to get the royal treatment here, guys. This is a this one amplifies all the energies we're working with. Trisonator focuses it, and this is our gravity pulsar beam. So these are some very powerful energies. So we're just going to bring all those into the pelvis. Now, just because I'm touching the pelvis doesn't mean we're not working with all the other areas of the body. It's just we have to find some place to put it. My hand wants to go there, so we'll go with that. I'm monitoring it with my opposite hand, and it's almost like moving through different layers of patterns. And since there's quite a few people on the webinar today, I'm just linking up all the patterns that I can grasp, and then holding them in a template, and then activating all the modules that we just loaded in. Those come through my master crystal here that I wear on my chest, the way it's designed.